Hello and welcome to Vision Institute, and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. Welcome to Daily Dose of Vocabulary based on the Hindi editorials, and like every day, I'm again here with top 10 vocabulary words based on the Hindu editorials. So, we'll start our session with a motivational line as we do every day. Let us see what is our motivational line for today. So, for today, our motivational line is if we wait until we are ready, we will be waiting for the rest of our lives. So, what does it mean? What does this line mean? This line basically means that if we want to wait when we are ready, until we are ready, if you keep saying this, that let me be ready, then I'll start. So, that day when you will be completely ready, that day is never going to come. So, if you wait, then you will be waiting for the rest of your lives. That day is not going to come when you will be completely ready. So you will have to start, right? You will have to start. You may be ready, you may not be ready. Whatever you have, how much little knowledge you have, you start with that, right? It is not possible for any human being to be completely ready to start, right? So we all are human beings. We all have capacity of brain which increases and decreases depending on person to person, right? So if you wait until you are ready, you will be waiting for the rest of the life, right? So let us start our session. Our first vocabulary word for today is our first vocabulary word for today is obdurate. Obdurate is an adjective. It means in Hindi, um, or in English, you can say stubbornly persistent in wrongdoing. That means you are very stubborn. आप बहुत जिद्दी हो in wrongdoing. That means you will do this, right? If I say you, or if I don't say you anything, you are going to do this, right? So that is called stubbornly persistent in wrongdoing. So you are going to do this. Synonyms can be callous, stubborn. Antonyms can be human, sensitive. So, how to use it in a sentence? The protesters were obdurate and did not move even when the police arrived. So protesters ने क्या किया? They were obdurate. तो ये बहुत जिद्दी थे, मतलब ये पुलिस आने के बाद भी नहीं हट रहे थे, right? So the protesters were very stubborn. They were not at all moving. So let us see what is our next vocabulary word for today. Our next vocabulary word for today is predilection. Predilection is a noun. It means in Hindi shauqeen. So it means in English a preference or special liking for something. So a preference or special liking for something, a bias in favor of something. That means you are speaking in favor of something. That is your preference, right? You like that thing. You have two options and you like this thing, right? You don't like that thing. And you are speaking in favor of this thing. That is called predilection. And synonyms can be fondness, inclination, propensity. Antonyms can be disinclination, detachment, apathy. These can be the antonyms. That means the opposite words. Now let's see how to use it in a sentence. Rohan goes out to watch birds daily. So I assume he has a predilection for the hobby. So Rohan has this liking. Rohan has this, a soft corner for birds, right? This is a best hobby. This is his hobby. He likes to do that. That means he has a predilection for this thing, right? So yeah, so this is predilection. It's a noun. So our next vocabulary word is obfuscation. Obfuscation is again a noun. In Hindi, we can call it uljhan, or in English, we can call it the action of making something less clear and less easy to understand. That means to make it unnecessarily critical, right? Especially if you are intentionally doing it, then in that case, you can use this vocabulary. Synonyms can be bafflement, confusion, antonyms can be clarity. Now, how to use it in a sentence? The identification of suspects by name provides a huge area for obfuscation. तो सस्पेक्ट को अगर आइडेंटिफाई करना हो उनके नाम से, उनको बिना देखे, अगर बस नाम जान के उनको आइडेंटिफाई करना हो तो इससे ज़्यादा उलझन या फिर उलझी हुई बात और कोई हो ही नहीं सकता, राइट? सो दिस इज़ अ ह्यूज एरिया फॉर ऑब्फस्केशन, मतलब बहुत उलझन हो जाती है अगर नाम से अगर आपको इंसान पहचान ना पाए, राइट? Our next idiomatic expression. So this is our first idiomatic expression for today. What is it? Oldest trick in the book. So, what do we mean by that? It means it is used to say that some trick is a well known and popular one. So, this is a well known and a popular trick. So, that means it's a oldest trick in the book. Now, how to use it in a sentence? Oldest trick in the book to treat cold and cough is drinking turmeric milk. So, how to use it in the sentence? Oldest trick in the book. So the oldest trick in the book is to treat cold and cough in drinking turmeric milk. So this is a very old remedy that if you drink turmeric tea, then it can cure cold and cough, right? So that is when we use this idiomatic expression, oldest trick in the book. Our next vocabulary word is sophistry. Sophistry is a noun. It means in Hindi, Satya ka abhas. Or in English, you can say a reason or argument that sounds correct but is actually false. So, what does it mean? A reason or argument. I mean, you are having an argument that sounds correct, जो सुनने में सच लग रहा है, लेकिन एक्चुअली ये सच नहीं है, एक्चुअली ये गलत है, फॉल्स है. सिनोनिम्स इसके हो सकते हैं कैजुइस्ट्री, fallacy. Antonyms इसके हो सकते हैं honesty, truth. How to use it in a sentence? अब इसको sentence में कैसे use करें? While the claim in the weight loss ad sounds real, it is actually sophistry from a marketing department that hopes to sell a product at any cost. So what is the meaning? It means that the claim, मतलब जो ये लोग बोलना चाह रहे हैं, जो ये लोग promise कर रहे हैं, द क्लेम इन द एड्स, वेट लॉस के बहुत से एड्स आते हैं टीवी में, द एड साउंड्स रियल बट इट इज़ एक्चुअली अ सोफिस्ट्री. सो इट इज़ एक्चुअली creating this kind of a thing that yes, this is true, but it's actually not true. It is just a marketing gimmick, right? Our next vocabulary word is environ. Environ is a verb. It means in Hindi gherna. In English you can say surround or enclose. Synonyms can be encircle, envelope, wrap, swathe. Antonyms can be free, let go, release, open. These can be the antonyms. How to use it in a sentence? Trees environ the garden. So, trees surround the garden. The garden is surrounded by the trees, right? That is called environ. Our next vocabulary word is unscathed. Unscathed is an adjective. इसका मीनिंग हिंदी में होता है सुरक्षित. और यू कैन से विदाउट सफरिंग एनी इंजरी, कोई इंजरी नहीं हुआ, कोई डैमेज नहीं हुआ, कोई हार्म नहीं पहुंचा. अनटच्ड कंडीशन में अगर कुछ है तो उसको हम लोग अनस्केद्ड बोल सकते हैं. सिनोनिम्स इसके हो सकते हैं इंटैक्ट, सेफ, अनस्कार्ड, सिक्योर. एंटोनिम्स हो सकते हैं हर्ट, इंज्योर्ड, हार्म्ड, वुंडेड. ये सारे ऑपोजिट वर्ड्स हो सकते हैं. सेंटेंस में इसको कैसे यूज करें? इट वॉज स्ट्रेंज हाउ द फायर डिस्ट्रॉयड मोस्ट ऑफ द सिटी बट लेफ्ट द चर्च unscathed. So this is a very strange thing that happened, that the fire in the city destroyed most part of the city, right? तो ज़्यादातर सिटी के जो पार्ट्स है वो आग लगने से डिस्ट्रॉय हो चुका था, लेकिन चर्च जो है वो बिल्कुल अनस्केथ्ड था, मतलब इट वाज रियली अनटच्ड, नथिंग हैपेंड टू द चर्च, राइट? दैट इज unscathed. Our next vocabulary word is relent. Relent is a verb. It means taras khana. Or in English, you can say to cease resistance as to another's arguments or demands or control. So you can also say unstiffen, right? To cease resistance. Synonyms can be concede, given, submit, succumb, right? Antonyms can be combat, confront, counter, defy. These can be the antonyms. Now, how to use it in a sentence? Hopefully, the judge will relent and allow me to post bail. तो आशा करते हैं कि ये जो जज है ये रिलेंट करेंगे, मतलब ये मेरे ऊपर तरस खाएंगे और मुझे बेल फाइल करने का पनिशमेंट परमिशन देंगे. ऑल राइट, दिस इज रिलेंट. So we have our next idiomatic expression for today. Our next idiomatic expression for today is a solid grasp of something. What do we mean by that? It means a clear, sound or better understanding of a certain thing. तो अगर आपका किसी भी चीज़ में आपका यू आर मास्टर्ड इन दैट, you are an expert in that, you know, you better understand this thing, or you have a clear knowledge of this, that is called a solid grasp of something. You have a solid grasp on this. तो इसको सेंटेंस में कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं? समांथा हैज अ सॉलिड ग्रास्प ऑन इंग्लिश इडियम्स. तो समांथा इंग्लिश इडियम समांथा को बहुत अच्छा आता है. Ask her any idiom and she will explain it with a proper example. आप उसको कोई भी idiom पूछ लीजिए, उसको proper example के साथ idiom आता है. Our next vocabulary word for today is prudence. Prudence is a noun. It means सावधानी. In English, you can say the quality of being prudent or cautiousness, carefulness. ये सारे prudence के synonyms हो सकते हैं. Synonyms जो लिखे हुए हैं वो है wisdom, judgment, sagacity, shrewdness. ये सारे इसके similar words हो सकते हैं. Opposite हो सकते हैं folly, recklessness, Rick, recklessness. Sorry for that. Recklessness. How to use it in a sentence? Let's see. A lack of prudence may lead to financial problems. तो अगर आपको financial चीज़ों के साथ डील करना है तो आपको बहुत prudent होना पड़ेगा. You will have to have prudence. That means you will have to be very cautious, very careful. नहीं तो आपको financial problems हो जाएंगे. Our next vocabulary word for today is thrall. Thrall is a noun. It means gulam, or you can say the state of being under the control of another person. आप किसी और के अंडर में कंट्रोल में हो, that is you are the thrall of somebody. Synonyms can be servitude, slavery. Antonyms can be mastery, dominance. How to use it in a sentence? Last night you were in thrall to your emotions. तो तुम्हारे जो इमोशंस है लास्ट नाइट वो तुम पे हावी हो चुके थे, मतलब your emotions were dealing you, right? So you were dealing with your emotions came out basically, right? Our last vocabulary word for today is enfeeblement. Enfeeblement is a very commonly used word. It is a noun. In Hindi we can say it's durvalikaran, or in English you can say the gradual sinking and wasting away of mind of body. That is enfeeblement. Synonyms can be decaying, decline, degeneration, descent. Antonyms can be comeback, improvement, recovery. These can be the antonyms. How to use it in a sentence? He was now over 50 and his sight showed serious symptoms of enfeeblement. तो अभी इनका उम्र जो है ये 50 क्रॉस कर चुके हैं. इनके जो इनको देखने से ही जो सिम्टम्स, सीरियस सिम्टम्स हमें नज़र आते हैं वो है इन्फीबलमेंट के सिम्टम्स. मतलब ये बहुत वीक हो चुके हैं, राइट? बहुत दुर्बल हो चुके हैं. So this is our last for today. This is our last idiomatic expression. It is ball is in your court. So what do you mean by that? Ball is in your court. It means it is used in a situation to say that the decision is on your side. मतलब अभी ये जो बॉल तुम्हारे कोर्ट में है ये बहुत बार हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं, मतलब डिसीजन तुम्हारे हाथ में है, तुमको डिसीजन लेना है. यू हैव बिन गिवन विद दिस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ टेकिंग द डिसीजन. तो इसको सेंटेंस में कैसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं? आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू अबाउट द मेरिट एंड डिमेरिट्स. नाउ द बॉल इज़ इन योर कोर्ट. तो अभी मैंने तुमको बता दिया है कि इसके क्या क्या मेरिट्स हो सकते हैं, क्या क्या डिमेरिट्स हो सकते हैं, मतलब पॉजिटिव साइड्स एंड नेगेटिव साइड्स। अब डिसीजन तुमको लेना है, तुम कौन सा चूज करोगी। बॉल इज इन योर कोर्ट। Right, guys? So, this was all about our top 10 vocabulary words and 3 idiomatic expressions for today. I hope you liked the session. If you liked the session, do click on the like icon and share it with your friends and relatives. And yes, comment in the videos how much you liked it, whatever you liked and whatever you didn't like. Please write to us in the comment section. And yes, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you get all the recent updates whenever a new video is posted. So, meet you next day. Till then, take care. Goodbye.